Today we've got an experiment with a twist. I am going to give one club a Wonderkid every single season for 20 years. They have the potential to be world class. Can they keep them? Can they grow them? And can they become one of football's true elite clubs? Let's get into it. So the question is, which club are we going to go for? Well, I've decided we're going to go to the Premier League, and Everton feel like a good shout. They've got -6 points in the first season, and they've got debts upon debts upon debts. So let's go with it. Let's go with Everton. But before we get into it, there's some rules. Because, of course, rules help control the fun. So how do we decipher how good the Wonderkid is going to be? Well, we are going to spin a wheel that is going to range from 170 to 200, and each attribute is going to be located in there. We will spin it once and once only every single season. What potential ability it lands on is final. The player I choose to make the new Wonderkid will, of course, have their potential ability moved up to whatever the value is. I can then move their current ability up by the same amount, meaning if a player goes up by 50 attribute points in potential ability, they can go up 50 attribute points in current ability, meaning they probably will all make it to their potential ability. Another way to help make it to their potential ability, I can slightly improve personality taps to one of the better ones, unless they already have it in there, because I don't want some unambitious, slack or casual Wonderkids, because that would just be pointless, because they will never make it there. I want fairly professional, determined, professional, model citizens, all that kind of jazz. So we want to make it semi-interesting. It's one player every single season. We cannot get involved in any transfer dealings whatsoever for money. So we can't bring any other players to the club. We can't stop a transfer of one of these players if they're going to be sold to someone like Man City or Bayern Munich or PSG or something. If someone comes in, it's down to the clubs to try and keep hold of them. However, we can give our players loan moves in order to get them some first team experience if the situation arises. We must always bring the player in from the youth academy. We are never going to transfer them in from another unattached place or another youth academy, because we want them to be homegrown at club. It's always from the youth academy. And as I say, there'll be no other transfers being made by myself, no manager changes, no manipulation in any other facet other than giving them the one Wonderkid every single season. Now, of course, because they're from the youth academy, they will probably be 15 or 16 now. I will make them 17 in order to give them a full-time contract. Otherwise, they'll get poached. So when I do that, I will make them 17, give them a full-time contract, but that is it in terms of how much I can interact with them. I cannot give them a new contract if they want one. I cannot extend their contract if they are at loggerheads with the club and the club is not managing to renew their deal. If they leave on a free, they leave on a free. It's down to the club. So that's it. We're going to go through to the end of the first season and find out which Wonderkid we're going to make first. As you can see here, I've got the wheel to spin and it is randomized in terms of order. And the first player coming through it's a paltry 175, unfortunately. So before we go and look at which player it's going to be, let's have a quick look at how Everton did. They finished in 12th despite having a 6-point deduction. And that means they could have, oh my God, they could have finished with a better goal difference than Fulham. And they could have finished 8th. They'd have been 8th in Conference League football. Sean Dyche has done absolute wonders with them. So let's go to the under-18s and have a little look. Well, of course, all the silhouette faces straight away are not allowed. They are not allowed whatsoever. And how do we decide which players to bring in? Well, I think there are two factors. One, it might be positional based because we might need specific positions as we go through the experiment. But really, it's going to be names. It's going to be the names. And I think we've all established, if you're looking at this squad here, I think we all know who's going to be given the nod in season 1. Going to be Keith Schlingerman, isn't it? He's fairly professional already. He's attacking midfield left, the cam and left midfielder. It's old Keith Schlingerman. So where are we at? So 175. So his potential ability will be 175, which is an increase of 18, which means an increase of his current ability by 18 as well. So that goes to 101. We will leave this and these attributes will catch up. So they will be proportionally moved up as we simulate through. So we also are going to edit the contract to make it full time. Give him a couple of grand. There we go. Let's get him on the short list and we're going to check in on these players. Even if they move, we will follow the careers of these players to see how they progress and how they do. And the hope over this experiment is that Everton will win the league, the FA Cup, the Carabao Cup, and the Champions League, and at least one player wins the Ballon d'Or. Let's go to the next season. Before we do anything though, we're going to spin the wheel at the start of the next season And as we spin, we will see 196 is not going to be the value. It's 173. Disappointing. Very disappointing. The old Keithy Schlingerman. He had 2 loan moves in this season. Once to Bolton, where he made 6 substitute appearances. Then once to Peterborough, where he played 13 times. And as you can see, he's moved. He was at 101, wasn't he, at the start of last season? And now he's at 117. So he's not broken into the first team. So nothing's really going to have happened. He's now moved to the under-21s. And how did Everton do last season in the Premier League? They did finish in 8th, like we thought they might do. They got Conference League football. Brighton winning the Conference League, getting Europa League football. And Daniel Farke is now in charge. So Sean Dyche has left. He's going to become the manager of Aston Villa. Fair enough. Okay then, so where are we going to go with now? Well, we've got some names here. We do have some names. Willie Elliott stands out. Emmanuel Zampella sounds pretty cool as well. Ikechukwu Oko is also very good. Very, very strong names. However, Lucas Jorsh feels like a villain in a film. I don't know why this name's sticking out to me. So we're going to go with Lucas for our 173 player. So 173 would be 42 more, which means we move from 68 to 110. Let's go forward. 2026. Okay, so they're both at 123. Lucas has actually improved from fairly determined he was actually at the start to resolute, and Keith Schlingerman is still fairly professional. He's had another loan move to Plymouth Argyle. I actually manufactured that one myself. I moved him to Plymouth Argyle on loan in Sky Bet League One, and Plymouth Argyle got promoted. So old Schlingerman has got his first taste of silverware. He's also got an international cap for the Republic of Ireland against Brazil. He's got 3 caps to his name now. And Lucas Jorsh went to Carlisle, where he got promoted as well. So a couple of promotions for the players, both at 123. Again, they're not making much difference to Everton at this moment in time. And look at that, Everton 16th, but also getting Europa League football. So they've obviously won the Conference League. And there it is in 2026, winning the Conference League. They beat FC Twente in the final. Rafael Vicky is in charge because Daniel Farke got sacked. The Everton board told him to fark off. Of course, the balance for Everton is in the mud. They've got no money whatsoever. So hopefully some of these players, over the course of this experiment, some of them will get sold and some of them will help them progress and get them into European Champions League football and even title challenges. That's the goal. That is the goal. So let's go and find our 3rd player. But first, got to spin the wheel. And as we spin, we are going to get 184. We've just ticked over a 184. Well, this is going to be a hell of a player if he reaches that potential. So 184. 184. Well, we've still got Willie Elliott, who would actually be improved by 102 points. Who'd go to 133 instantly. We've got Emmanuel Zampella, who'd go up to like 122. So that's not probably the best choice at this moment in time. Jeremy Bubb, the Bubster, the Bubmeister. He's unambitious. Okay, so I'm going to change his personality. Let's have a look at his personality attributes. He's got good attributes elsewhere. Let's move his ambition to... We'll do 12. He's now lighthearted. Well, we'll leave him at that for now. I might come and just give him another little tweak in a moment. But I think we've made the decision. It's Jeremy Bubb, isn't it? It's old Jezza, the Bubmeister. Can't help myself. Centre-back and right-back. Got some horrific attributes. 46 current ability. 103 potential. So what? 184, wasn't it? So we've got 81 we move up by, which means 81 up on here is 128. So now, all of a sudden, the Bubmeister is actually the best player on our shortlist. There he is, 128. Still probably going to need a loan move, as are these two. So let's go forward. I'm going to go forward a few weeks. I'll go forward a few weeks and I'll make an executive decision in a second. Right, so all 3 of them, I gave all 3 of them loan moves. So the Bubmeister is lighthearted, as we discussed. I moved him to Aberdeen, where he had a reasonably decent season. Aberdeen, of course, getting Conference League football in Scotland. So fair play to them. The Bubmeister did very well, playing 34 times for them in the league. 10 times in continental competition, getting a 7.00 debut season. He is now at 142. As you can see, 18, 19 and 20 here are our players. We've got Lucas Jorsh at 143. He went to Cardiff, spent the season on loan there in the Sky Bet Championship, making the jump from League 2 to the Championship directly. And then Keith Schlingerman, who is also on the loan list again, he went to Cardiff's Welsh counterparts. Swansea. So they both ended up in Wales and they both ended up in the Championship. Who's got bragging rights then? Cardiff or Swansea? Cardiff finished 12th and Swansea finished 18th. So it's old Schlingerman. And all of a sudden now we've got 3 players in the 140s. We are closing in on potentially getting into the first team. As you can see here, Ben Godfrey's at 136. These two are better. Nathan Patterson at 153. So they're just a bit off the pace, but hey, squad options indeed. You know, Michaelenko at 142. Well, these two, 142, 143. And then old Schlingerman down here, 146. Better than Andre Franco. Better than Andre Franco's potential. Better than Yusuf Yaxi. Better than Claudinho. Better than Donny van der Beek. So yeah, he should really be off the loan list and he should be in the first team, old Schlingerman. 20 years old. Give him some minutes. There we go. How did Everton do last season then under Raphael Vicky's tenure? Back up in 11th. So again, mid-table, and not a lot's really happened up to this point because, of course, we haven't had the players in the first team. Look at this, Norwich getting relegated, getting Europa League football. They just won the Carabao Cup. Norwich have just won the FA Cup, beating Arsenal in the final and getting relegated. I'm absolutely floored by that. Bloody hell. So anyway, end of that season, and we got to go down to the under-18s once again. It's looking a bit sparse down here, isn't it? Looking a bit sparse. We need, of course, before we do anything, we've got to spin that wheel. And on we spin, on we move. The wheel is spinning, and we have got a player and a half on our hands. 199. 199 as an ability. Well, I mean, he's probably going to get sold if he gets there. So just in order to make a joke later, Jacob Penny is sticking out to me. I like that Samuel Sarpong, but he's 16. He'll probably still be in the youth academy next season. So we might get Sarpong next season. I think I'll tell you who we're going for. It's Cameron Binion. 6'5" striker. 72 his potential ability is going up by, which means his current ability is going from 84 to 156. Let's get it done. Cameron Binion. Join the club. 199 156. 20 loyalty as well. Wow. And 19 professionalism. What's his personality? His professional personality. 20 loyalty, excuse me. I didn't even notice that. He might not leave. Oh. Got 16 ambition though. He might leave. He's got 18 important matches as well. Not the best adaptability. So maybe stay in Liverpool, Cameron. He's English. So yeah, 156 out of 199 already. So let's go. Ready 28. He's grown an inch. He's 6'6" is old Cameron Binion. So Keith Schlingerman's at Norwich. Oh, he's had another loan move. I thought he was going to get first team football. This is not a loan move I facilitated. Oh, no. 30 games, 4 goals, 4 assists in the Championship. Oh, and they've missed out in the playoffs. He's missed out in the playoffs. Oh, Schlingy. The Schlingmeister. The Bubster. 31 games for Everton this season. Look at that. Jeremy Bubb. Lucas Jorsh. 21 games for Everton, so now he's in the first team, improving as well. He's at 148, Jeremy Bubb at 160, and Cameron Binion's got up to 165. He's played 37 times, scored 11 goals. He's started nearly every game up front for them. So Raphael Vicky has really taken some of these wonder kids under his belt, and I mean, understandably why he's playing every game. He's the best player. If we look at the current ability of the Everton squad, 3 of the players are the ones that we've given, and then Lucas Jorsh is down here. I don't know why Keith Schlingerman's been loaned out. I don't know why they've loaned him out. They better not loan him out again. He was in the 140, so he would have been down here. But it feels weird why he's gone, and he probably could have gone to someone in the Premier League. I don't know. He's gone to Norwich, fine, whatever. Where did Everton finish then with that? I mean, I'll be honest with you, 11 and 37 is not the best. 15th. Bit disappointing, really. But Raphael Vicky has got a trophy to his name at Everton winning the Conference League, as we saw just the other season. No other trophies as yet. Wasn't expecting any other trophies as yet, really. I was expecting nothing for the first 10 years because we really wanted to get a foothold. The fact that none of the players have left so far is actually quite positive. We've kept hold of all 4. We're about to get a 5th, and unless we've got a good name, it's going to be old Sarpong. Oh, he's the best player and the best potential. Let's go back to position. So here we go then. Blend Rama. Blend Rama. What a name that is. Again, he's 15. He's going to stay in this youth academy, so he might be next. So I'll tell you now, it's Jacob Penny or Sam Sarpong. I mean, he's 30 attribute points better off as old Samuel Sarpong. He's only 8 in terms of potential. At the very least, he's going up by 51 attribute points. If we are unlucky and get 170 with Sam Sarpong and we spin that wheel, he's going to 146. Sam Sarpong, get yourself on that shortlist, boy, and let's go and spin that wheel. Okay, the wheel is being spun. It is spinning. We are spinning the wheel. And It's going to stop on 183. Thank you. I thought it was going to go down to 171 then. There we go. 183. So we've had 184. We've had 199. We've had 2 in the low 170s. And now we've got 183 coming. So 183. Let's maths this out then. 183. How many is that? That's 64. And which means, oh wow, 159. Sam Sarpong is at 159. Let's just have a quick look now at the senior squad. Current ability. He now becomes the 3rd best player at the club instantly. We've got Dwight McNeil who can play, well no, he's a winger. Adrian Bernabe plays in those positions, 153. Well, his potential at 155 is lower. And then the next midfielders, again, they're a bit defensive. Amadou Onana and James Garner. He's transfer listed by request for £51 million. Okay, so Sammy Sarpong is going to really help us kick on. Can we qualify for Europe this season? Let's go, 2029. Okay, so... Well, Sam Sarpong, who I said is in the 150s, he's actually now at 182. The Bubmeister's got to 178. Cameron Binion is at 175. Schlingerman is at 170. And Luka Josh at 160. So, Sammy Sarpong, 38 games he played last season. He played every single game. Started every single game as well. Brilliant stuff. Jeremy Bubb, the Bubmeister. What a player he looks like. He's now very much part of the furniture. Now, the big problem we've got is Cameron Binion was not really scoring the goals, was he? I mean, oh my word. I mean, he's still only at 175. You say only, he's got 24 more attribute points he can go with. But 18 and 36, okay, a goal every other game. He was on penalties, though. But he's got 9 in 10 for England, 3 off the bench to 9 in 13, 11 in 16. Okay, so he will be a superstar and an absolute unbelievable talent. I think he just needs a few other players around him to sort of give him that, feed him, really. He needs someone to cross the ball in, maybe a fullback or a winger. So maybe that might be the case. But then, here we go, Keith Schlingerman. What's happening with all 17 crossing for Schlingers? So can he not schling one in for him? 34 games, 2 goals, playing for Everton. And Luka Josh, 32 games again, so he's now in the first team as well. Oh, sorry, 11 games for Everton last season, 9 starts, 2 off the bench. Okay, so he's a squad option, but he's only 21. Yeah, Keith had a breakthrough season at Everton. So, well, Patrick Vieira's in charge. Raphael Vicky left, go to Brentford. Okay, Patrick Vieira was the manager of France. He's won the World Cup as manager of France. He then resigned and a month and a half later, became the Everton manager. Okay, so he's World Cup winner Patrick Vieira as a player and a manager. How many people have done that? There's a pub quiz question for you. The answer's not Patrick Vieira in real life. Sorry, I'm getting all confused. Right, Patrick Vieira is now the manager of Everton. Where did Everton finish last season then with these players in the squad? They 10th. I expected more. I really did expect more. Let's have a look at the senior squad. Current ability. Of course, the 5 best players are our 5 Wonderkids. I expected a lot more. We've got some world-class talent here. Maybe they'll bed in over the next couple of years with a couple more. You really start to take over. Oh, I mean, we are literally spoilt here, aren't we? Bradley Wedgeworth. I like that name. Romaric Stupple. Oh, he's 16. Lee Leake. I'm sorry, Blend Drama. No drama, Blend Drama. He is 74 out of 128. So, you spin the wheel. And we're off and rolling. The spin is spinning. And it's another 184. It's another 184. Happy days. 184, which means it is what? 56. Well, he's improved a hell of a lot as old Blend Drama. I mean, 31 times for Everton this season. He's really improved at 155. And the other players, well, we've got Cameron Binion at 186, 17 and 32. It's decent. We've had our first casualty, ladies and gentlemen. We've lost him. The Schlingmeister, our first Wonderkid. Oh, a £98 million fee to Spurs. He's gone. In January, 17 games for Everton, 17 games for Spurs. Oh dear. And he's hit his potential of 175. The Bubmeister at 183, Josh at 160, Sarpong at 183, and obviously we've already touched in on Blend Rama. Everton have still got Patrick Vieira in charge. The balance is at £19 million. How are we doing in terms of the debts? A lot less, I think. Over £500 million. Nice that £98 million has just come in for them, the player. How do we do last season then? Oh, a bit of European qualification, a Conference League place for Everton. That's a trophy we really should be going winning. So we can be going into the Europa League the following season via European qualification. We could even get Champions League football via league or Europa League by league. But we've really got to start to be aiming for this top 6 now. Next couple of seasons, we need to break in and make ourselves a top 6 club. Speaking of that, right. So we've got 3 options here. We've got Romaric Stupple, Bradley Wedgeworth, and Lee Leake. And for me, it's going to be Romaric Stupple, Stupsy Malone, Stupinho. I'll stop that now. Yay. Sorry. At 130 potential, 177 current. You know what time it is? I'm spin the wheel. And what we're going to get with old Romaric Stupple then is potential ability is going to be 194. Another superstar. And that is our second player in the 190s. We of course, we had Cameron Binion at 199. Now we've got Romaric Stupple at 194. So if we go at 194 is 64 more, which means he goes straight to 141. He's already a squad option. He's fairly professional. He's got very good hidden attributes. 16 professionalism, I like that. Ambition at 12, maybe a smidge low, but he should get there because we've given him the boost of 141. He only needs 53 more points, and he's only 17. Only 17. Of course, some of these little things that I'm doing here, like where I'm doing the youth contracts, I am just quickly fixing those off camera. So I'm probably not. I'm not really talking through some of those things. I'm just doing some of the admin-y bits off camera, so you don't have to sit there and watch me do it every single time, because it is essentially quite a bit of admin, this experiment. But of course, we want to get you through to some of the better stuff. Now, Mark Robbins is in charge of England, and we've got Luka Jorsh, who is decided to represent England rather than his native Germany. Jez Bubb is also in the England squad. Sam Sarpong has had 2 caps. He's gone for England, not Ghana. And Cameron Binion, 21 in 28. Harry Kane's retiring. He's replaced Harry Kane in the England squad. Anyway, so 2030. Let's go to 2031 then. This will be 8 years in now, and we really do need to be getting into those European places. Absolutely. Oh, he's gone. Cameron Binion has gone for £114 million. That feels like a steal. Oh, Everton, you've really, really been done dirty there. In the January as well, clubs overpay in January. Everton, you've absolutely, you've dropped a ball there. 10 in 16 for Bayern Munich. How's he doing? He's won the Bundesliga. He won the World Cup with England as well, did old Cameron Binion. Fair play to him. Bundesliga champions with Bayern Munich. Of course he is. The old Schlingmeister. How are you doing at Spurs then, mate? Tottenham just won the FA Cup, so the Schlingmeisters won the FA Cup. 14 in 55 for Ireland. He's having a lovely old time. Almost played as much for Tottenham as he has for Everton. He's not a big goal scorer, is he? We're an attacking midfield left. He's not scored many goals. Maybe his goal return is actually really bad. Has he got loads of assists? No. He's all right. He's got all right average rating, and that's it. It's all right. I'll be honest with you. His goal return and his assist return is pretty shit, isn't it? Luka Jorsh has got to 170, nearly hitting his potential now. He's a very, very good player for us. Sarpong, of course, we've seen him. He's an absolute world-class talent. Blendrama, our Swiss left-back. He's up at 165 now and looking pretty phenomenal. And of course, Romaric Stupple, who we put into the 140s, I think, last time. And look at how his attributes have improved. He's 156 out of 194, and he's really improved his pace. He had a very small sort of little. It was a very similar shape to that, to be fair. He's played 21 times this season for us, all of them being starts. So he's actually starting. Patrick Vieira is still in charge as well. And where did we finish? We finished in 7th, getting Europa League football. Hang on. Oh, we lost on penalties to Bologna in the quarter-final of the Conference League. That is disappointing. And then we finished the season out with a loss to Liverpool, a draw, two 2-2 draws, one against Liverpool, one against Man United, a 2-2 loss to Tottenham, and then 2-2 draw to Sunderland. It was a shambolic end to the season. Yeah, lost quite a few points. Could have probably made that Champions League qualification, really, if we'd have kicked on. As you can see here, look at this. Well, it's barely been Man City. Thomas Tuchel's in charge of Man City. Enzo Maresca at Liverpool. Arsenal have got Xabi Alonso because Mikel Arteta got sacked. He's now the PSG manager. He'd been at RB Leipzig for a while. Actually, Vieira's very happy here, though. Very, very happy. We've had none of the big tournament wins that we demand, have we, at this juncture? All we've had is a Conference League. Time for the next Wonderkid. And I'm having a look, and I'll be honest with you, There isn't really any names there that really stick out. I mean, Rodri Lloyd is okay, but he's a left back, and we've just got Blendrama at left back. So I'm thinking we're probably going to go positional for this one, and we've just lost Cameron Binion, our 6'5" striker. So therefore, Mikey Malloy is going to have to become the next big thing, aka Brock Lesnar of Everton Football Club. What's his potential ability going to be? Well, there's only one way to find that out. With that wheel. And we're spinning, and it's going to be 191. Another fantastic potential ability. What's that? 59 more? 59 more. So yeah, we go literally to 137. Not bad. Not bad. Could do a bit more pace. But probably pace probably get semi-decent. Okay, so Cameron Binion. Yeah, man. Bundesliga champions again. Of course he was. Bundesliga top goal scorer with 26 in 29. Golden shoe and Mark Booth at Tottenham. Fair play. Cameron Binion, what a signing he was. 114 million. You've got to feel for Everton. I feel like they've been done a bit dirty there. Jeremy Bubb, of course, still here. Look at George Sarpong. Blendrama is nearly up his full potential. Looking brilliant. Romanik Stuppel is now in the 160s. He's just had a season where he scored 13. What a season he's just had. 13 in 34. Brilliant. And Mikey Malloy, 6 in 20. 15 of those were off the bench, though. He's got 38 in 39 for the Youth Academy. So Mikey Malloy is on the cusp. Where did we finish? 6th. Champions League football, because we've won the Europa League. The Conference League and the Europa League were not part of this experiment, but they are now. So let's tick those two off. And the reason I didn't include them in, because I didn't want to potentially bypass them and then be too good to win them, if that makes sense. Because you can't get into them if you're in the Champions League every single season. But we've won them both, so there we go. We'll tick that off. Lovely. Beating Newcastle in the final. A 2-0 win with goals from none of our players. Fine. Actually, Vieira's loving life. Absolutely loving life here. What's the debt saying? Still massive. Still over $500 million. No favoured personnel at all. None of our players have got themselves in there as of yet. But in terms of the squad, as you can see here, we've got Josh, Bubb, Blendrama, 3 of the back 4. Sarpong, Stuppel and Mikey Malloy, 6 players in and around the team. Although, yeah, he's actually better than Gianluca Scamacca, so why is he not playing more? Sure, he will do. Scamacca's wanted by Saudi Arabia. He's 33 as well. Okay, we've got another play to make. So, Benito McBride is a kind of cool name. We've got Jim Riddler Nilsson and Guan Adams. And for me, it's going to have to be the Riddler, isn't it? I really like Guan Adams. Maybe we might do Guan Adams next season, but do we need 2 defensive midfield/midfield centres? Let's go with the Riddler. What's his potential ability going to be? It's going to be 179. 179. That's going to be like 132 for his current ability. It's not a bad start. He goes to 2033. Woo. He's improved 20 attribute points. His season on loan at Nottingham Forest. He's got 4 caps for England as well. Bloody hell, sorry, not England. Norway. There's no way he's going to play for England. Oh, lost another one. Lucas Jorsch has gone for £85 million to Bayern Munich. Is that a good deal? I mean, he's in the 170s. He's a world-class defender. Do you want to sell those kind of players for that paltry amount of money? Really, to replace him, you have to pay more than that. Cameron Binion's wanted by Man City. Don't do it. Stay in Germany. How have they done? Bundesliga champions again. The Budmeister's still there. Schlingerman, how's old Schlinger's doing? FA Cup winner. We saw that, I think. Yeah, we checked in on him. Right, we've got a wanted. Oh, Sam Sarpong is wanted by Spurs as well. Mikey Malloy has decided to be Irish, and he's turned into, well, what a player. What a player he's turned into. 165 out of 191. Jim Riddler Nilsson. Very well-rounded. Very good player indeed. Blendrama nearly there at his potential. Right, let's have a look at... Patrick Vieira still there? There we go. It's going to be... They finished 7th again, Europa League football. How did they do in the Europa League last season? So, we were in the Champions League, got to the knockouts and lost to Rennes. Oh. And then 3 defeats at the end of the season. Would have been top 4 if we'd have won those. Would have been top 4. I don't know. Anyway, Arsenal winning the league again. Xabi Alonso's still there. Anyway, yep, so there we go. There is the squad still. Let's have a look at the under-18s. It's going to be Guan Adams, isn't it? Oh, he's now a centre-back as well. He's been retrained as a centre-back. But it's going to be. He's got to be, hasn't it? No one else is. Darius Hont. Darius Hont. We've got Stuttmeister on the right. So, Johan Wernert. Nah, it's going to be Guan Adams. What's he going to be? The 10th Wonderkid. The wheel is spinning. It is going to be 82, which is good. But when you're dissecting 2 in the 190s, you got to say, unlucky, Adams. Resolute personality, 126, so 182. So that's what, 56 attribute points, which is going to put him up at 139. Yeah, good for a loan move, and then maybe get him straight into that first team. Let's go to 2034 then. And there you go. Gwon Adams has got himself up to 152. 15 games he's played this season for Everton. Jim Ridley-Nielsen's now at 157. He's played 29 times, so he's been a squad option. Gwon Adams has played a similar sort of role, but a bit less. So he's one step further down the pecking order. Mikey Malloy, 17 and 35, his most prolific season to date. Still in the Sixers, though, unfortunately. We've lost another one. The Bubmeister. The Bubmeister's gone to City. £110 million. Patrick Vieira is now... Well, what's he doing with his transfers? Is he buying anyone? Yeah? This is Gregory Bernard from Barcelona. Goalkeeper. Not bad. Armando Voss. Oh, striker. Oh, 181 potential for 25 million. Hello. Things are happening here. Isaac Babadi. Yeah, I thought he was a real player. Hernan Moreno from River. 162 for 7.25 million. Gustavo Cardozo. 153. Meh. Mariano Casagrande. Oh my God. 190. 181 current. 190 potential. Signed a few seasons ago for £19.5 million. He's worth... oh my God, he's amazing. Oh my God. So not only are they getting Wonderkids from us, Patrick Vieira is doing bloody bits with his transfer market. Go on, Patrick. Another goalkeeper. Stop spending so much money on goalkeepers. £32 million for him. Not very impressive. Again, there's another goalkeeper. So he's done some good, some bad. There's old Patrick here in Conference League football, finishing in 7th. Lost in the Europa League final to Dortmund. And look at this. 1-1, 0-0. 5 draws in the last 6 games. One of them was a Europa League game. The other one was 2 of them Europa League games. But the last 4 Premier League games were draws. You've run out of steam at the end of the season. That's the problem. That's the real problem. Anyway, let's go. Sorry, back to the shortlist. We've lost Jeremy Bubb. We've lost Cameron Binion, who's wanted by Man City, Tottenham, and Inter now. The Bundesliga has been won finally by RB Leipzig. Look at this, 2 wins for Bayer Leverkusen here. And there. Yeah, Bayer Leverkusen have won a few. And RB Leipzig coming through. So, Cameron Binion. Oh, he's good. He is good. 16 and 31 in a season where they did not win the league. Because Josh... Yeah, he played. So next Wonderkid then. Well, it's going to be Ben Wolf, isn't it? Ben Wolf. And what will Ben Wolf's potential ability be? 170. 179. We just ticked over. Ben Wolf will be 179. Let's go. Okay. The Ben Wolf is gone to Millwall on loan. 13 in 43. Not sure where he would have played as attacking midfielder or striker. 129 at 179. So he will hopefully kick on and improve over the next few seasons. Now, Gwon Adams wants a new contract, and understandably so, because he's only on £2,200 a week. And he's phenomenal. He genuinely is phenomenal. He is at 169. Jim Ridley-Nielsen is at 170. Mikey at 181. 18 in 33 this most recent season. Finally getting some assists as well. Hadn't noticed he'd got no assists, the greedy bastard. Sarpong, still there, still wanted. This time by Nantes. Sorry, can Nantes afford him? Apparently so. Thierry Henry in charge of Nantes, no less. They're doing well. Must be. 9th. How have Nantes, mid-table in Liga, got £100 million transfer budget to spend? And they're interested in Sam Sarpong. Sure. Anyway, Romantic Stuppel up at 188 out of 194. He's really kicked on. Look at the pace on him. There you go. There you have it. Bayern Munich got the Bundesliga back. Our main man, Cameron Binion, 23 in 30. How's old Schlingerman doing at Spurs? Again, I didn't even notice last season when we checked in the league that Tottenham had won it. But they've won it again and they've won the Champions League. So Tottenham have won the league 2 seasons in a row. Really should have looked into that. 5th for us as well. Yeah, we looked in here and we saw that and missed Tottenham winning it. An old Schlingmeister. Tottenham have won it here. We are 5th. Which is brilliant. Champions League football. Still no... We got Mikel in charge. Mikel Arteta's in charge. Why? Patrick Vieira left last season. Oh, after all the good signings he was doing. He's unemployed. He went to Aston Villa. He went... That's the second time Aston Villa have poached our guy. Who was it before? Was it Sean Dyche? It was Sean Dyche, wasn't it? They've had bloody Zinedine Zidane, who left. Patrick Vieira decided Aston Villa was a step up and got sacked. Patrick will have you back. I'm afraid we might not. We've just won the Conference League. I forgot we were bloody in it. Oh, I'm all over the place. Beating Eintracht Frankfurt in the final. 3-0. Oh, look at that. Romantic Stuppel with 2. Player of the match, 8.5. Gustavo Cardozo, £13.5 million from Boca. He's shit, isn't he? Okay, so Mikel's just won the bloody Conference League And he's a very good manager on this game. This could be it. This is the turning point. Maybe. It might not be. But this feels like the turning point. So hang on, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When Ben Wolf comes back, 7. So 7 Wonderkids / superstars, all in different places on the pitch. This Armando Voss, surplus to requirements apparently. He's a model citizen. He's got 181 potential. You need to harness this guy. You need to do something with him. If you let him go for sod all, I will be fuming, Everton. Okay, we've got a choice here. Now, Oyvind Krokvik is a fantastic name, but we don't really need a striker. I am also taken by both goalkeepers here. Jensen Kempson and Cayman Snape. You know, of course, Snape for the Harry Potter reference, and Jensen Kempson for the rhymingness, I guess. Listen, I don't know. And we could do with a goalkeeper. Now, it's a coin flip between those two. Now, personally, I think we're going to cheese it here because Cayman Snape is already at 154. If we say got 170, he'd only move his current ability up to 93. Whereas Jensen, moving up to 170, would go up 57, which would double his current ability, which would mean he would be on like 114. He'd be far better than Cayman Snape. So I think for that reason and that reason alone, we're going to have to go with old Jensen Kempson. And fingers crossed, it's going to be more than 170. And the wheel spins, and it's going to be... 171. 171. Marvellous. Okay, so Ben Wolf's been at Wrexham on loan all season, and he's done all right, and he's now up in the 140s. Jensen Kempson's been at Barnsley, and seeded 25 in 29 in Sky Bet League 1. And Barnsley finished in 9th, so he probably really did help them sort of kick themselves on up the table, I'd like to think. So anyway, he's at 131, 40 attribute points away from his potential ability. He's 6'6", he's grown a couple of inches. I think he was 6'4". Eagle-eyed viewers, if you could just let me know. 6'4", I think he was. So that's good. That's good. Mikey Malloy is wanted, unfortunately, by Newcastle, Tottenham and Inter. Ramik Stuppel is wanted by Bayern. Sarpong's wanted by Nantes still. Thierry Henry's Nantes as well. Done any better this season? The media think they're going to win it. They finished 3rd. Have they had a tycoon? You got a tycoon in 2028. No wonder they got so much bloody money. Fine, that makes sense. PSG 3rd in the Media Dream 11 expected. That's insane, isn't it? And so we've got Gwan Adams has actually got himself a new deal. He's not got himself a new deal. He was wanting a new deal. He was unhappy, wasn't he? He's let it go. 2,200. Give him a new deal. This is the problem. And Keith Schlingerman is unhappy about failing to challenge for the Champions League. Man City have just won the league. Tottenham finishing in 2nd, a point behind. Got 92 points. Man City beat them by a point. Tottenham's manager is Vincent Kompany. I'm sure he'll go to Man City at some point in this save game. He usually does. We finished in 7th, getting Europa League football. James Milner's now our manager. Where's Mikel? He got sacked. He got sacked in November. We've now got James Milner, who doesn't look too bad, to be fair. Good determination. He's a model citizen, I think. Yeah, he is. There's his personality there. Model citizen. James Philip Milner. Very good hiddens. Good role model. Manager of Bournemouth, West Ham and Cardiff. Fair play. Well, we finished 7th. We've still got all of our players as well. A couple out on loan, but we have still managed to maintain every single player. So I'm very pleased at that. Very, very pleased at that. So 2036. Oh, we need another player. We need another player. What's going on? Now, Oyvind Krokvik is still there. Odi Kabangu is someone that's saying something to me, but I like Delisle Dagger. Delisle Dagger. Like a dagger to the heart of the opposition. I don't know, the headlines write themselves. Not that there's going to be headlines written for this experiment. I just feel I've got an affinity to Delisle Dagger, so he's going to be the boy. He's at 135 potential. But now, what's he going to get to? And as we spin, it's going to land on 196. Stop! Oh, 196. 196. So that's 61 he's jumping up by, which means he's going to be already up at 152. Is that going to get him in the first team? No. Oh, God, no. Oh, he's miles off the first team. Of course, they've still got this Mariano Casagrande that they bought. Yeah, that Patrick Vieira bought. Where is Patrick Vieira? He's had a stint at Leicester and got sacked after being relegated. Oh, Patrick, come back. We miss you. Oh, dear. It might be a bit late in the day, but it's not. Oh, my God. Ralph. 3 years at Austria, 2 years at Las Palmas, 2 years at Poland, and then another 6 years at Austria and counting. Predictable. Yeah, so there you go. There's your Ralph watch. Uninspired, I'm afraid. There we go then. 2037. We are on the periphery. We are getting Conference League and Europa League football most seasons. We are not quite breaking into that Champions League upper echelon, unfortunately, which is disappointing. It is disappointing. Now, Delisle Dagger has played 7 times for us all season. I might have to facilitate a loan move for the Dagmeister because I can't have him. He's too good. He's got a 196 potential. I can't have him being wasted. Ben Wolf's been at Sheffield United for a season. Jensen Kempson's been at Swansea. Guan Adams is unhappy. He wants a new deal. Give him a new deal, for God's sake. Oh, the Riddler's left. The Riddler's gone to Inter Milan for £99 million. Oh dear, we've only got 4 bloody Wonderkids. Stuppel's wanted by Bayer Leverkusen and Bayern Munich and AC Milan. Sarpong's wanted still by Nantes and AC. Mikey Malloy wants by Chelsea, Tottenham and Newcastle. We could lose 3 of the 4 of them here. Oh, imagine. James Milner's still in charge. Tottenham have won the league again. Is that Schlinger? The old Schlingers. We got Champions League football finishing in 5th. Vincent Kompany's Spurs have won the Premier League. And Keith Schlingerman played 32 times in a Premier League winning season. He's getting a lot of assists now. He's starting to get some numbers behind him. He's always been a consistent player for Tottenham though. Keith Schlingerman, fair play to him, doing very, very well. But yeah, unfortunately, we finished it off the pace. Now, not only did we finish in Champions League places, was it 5th? We've only gone and won the Europa League against Chelsea. Romaric Stuppel and Mikey Malloy with the goals. So there you go. There you have it, folks. We are moving on to 2038, 15 years in, and we've still not won a league title or any of the trophies that I set out to win. Oh, we're probably not going to do it. Of course, we've got to get a Wonderkid as well. So let's go down and have a look at... Oh, there's not a lot to choose from. It's going to be Erdi Kabangu, isn't it? Yep. Oh, wow. 101 out of 119. Yeah, 101 out of 119. That's pretty decent, if you ask me. I think he's the man. Because even if we only get to 170 with him, he's going to improve to, in the 150s, he's going to be first team quality straight away. So let's get spinning that wheel. And as we spin, we move on and... Could be 196, could be 199, but no, it was 173. He's going to be at 155 anyway. Oh my God. It's been a bloodbath. Right, that's a loan move. Jensen Kempson's loan move to West Ham. Delisle Dagger has been on loan to Sunderland. He's now up at 164. Erdi Kabangu also went to Sunderland on loan. And he's now, we had 155. He's not really improved at all, unfortunately. Guan Adams is still here. He's got himself a new deal. Fair play. The Riddler we'd seen had left. Unfortunately, Romaric Stuppel has gone to Bayer Leverkusen for £281 million. I mean, 266 so far. There's add-ons to be had. How on earth have Bayer Leverkusen? They've got over £300 million in their transfer budget. They spent £349 million last season, only recouping 182. Have they had a tycoon? Doesn't really say tycoon. They won the league. They won the league last 2 seasons. Oh my God, they got 2 in the last 3 Champions Leagues. All German final there. Oh my God. Inter have won a Champions League against... Oh, look at all our players winning Champions Leagues. Schlinderberg, what's his name? Schlinderling. Oh, I forgot him. Schlingerman. God, how embarrassing is that? Forgot old Keith. Schlingerman's just lost in the Champions League final to the Riddler. Serie A champions, Champions League winner. Go on the Riddler. Cameron Binion is not doing the business for Bayern Munich, who've been playing him as a defensive midfielder on occasion. Premier Division then. Tottenham have won, and then Arsenal. So again, where are we? 4th. That might be our highest position so far. We're still considerably off the pace of City, Arsenal and Spurs. 10 points behind City and Spurs, 13 behind Arsenal. But we're starting to make moves. James Milner starting to make moves. Yet he's not won any of the trophies that is required. And we are at 15 years into the experiment. And the finances still got £538 million debt. £72 million in the bank. They've got £51 million to spend. They've bought Peter Toll from Southampton. Fuck. 27 years old for £70 million. He's crap. He's 30 and he's bad as well. God. At least getting some money from Leverkusen for Stuppel. Oh dear. Okay. Oh, we've not got much choice here. It's going to be Greg Sloggett. Yeah, Greg Sloggett. I mean, I don't mind Ndubuisi Opara, but it's just too hard to say every single time. I can't be bothered to engage the brain at this point. The long record session this is. It's going to be a long video. I apologise if this is too long for you. I'm trying something different, and hopefully I can make it as concise and as entertaining as possible. So Greg Sloggett, time to spin the wheel. And once again, it's in the 170s. It's 176. It's still not bad though, considering he's going to improve 82 attribute points. It's going to be in the 140s straight off the bat. Let's go to 2039 then. We really are on the home stretch now, and oh my god, we've lost another one. £119 million to Inter Milan. Sam Sarpong. Oh, it's all going wrong. I didn't even mean that to rhyme. We lost Stupsy. We lost the Riddler. We've lost Sarpong. Ben Wolf left for Frankfurt. I didn't even notice that. He left for free, you dickheads. I might have noticed it. I might have mentioned it, but I didn't gloss it. I didn't stick around on it. I mean, he wasn't the best. You can't lose a player with 179 potential ability for free, can you? Erdi Kabangu, 162. He's doing all right. Greg Sloggett is 148 out of 176. What's he doing? He's got 21 games, 4 goals. Kabangu, yeah, 4 in 28. That's not good, is it? Most of them off the bench. Delisle, is he playing? Bit of a sub merchant. Jensen Kempson, nearly at his potential. He is playing. There you go. Where do we finish? Schlingerman's won the league again. We're 4th again, this time on 65 points. We're still way off the pace. I almost feel like we've hit a bit of a glass ceiling. Adam Davies is in charge. Who's that? James Milner got sacked. Oh, and Adam Davies has won the first trophy that we wanted, or we needed to win, the Carabao Cup. Current Carabao Cup holders beating Aston Villa in the final. On penalties, Mikey Malloy with a penalty in the 100th minute. Greg Sloggett with a late equaliser after we went behind. And then they equalised. We equalised straight away. Yeah, not the best. Could be better, really. I'm a bit disappointed in that, but never mind. Never mind. Right, Adam Davies, who's he? Oh, well, hello. 20 motivation, 20 people management. Pretty decent. He was manager of Udinese, Schalke, Sunderland, Wrexham and Crewe. Started off as a player at Sheffield United in this universe, or in real life, should I say. Okay, right. Adam, it's all on you now, mate. Stick around to the end, boy. We've lost a lot of defenders. I think Alioda. I think he's the one. Alioda's the one. 140. So he's already got a lot of potential ability, which is I don't know. Let's see. What's the wheel going to say? And oh, it couldn't be worse. 170. I mean, still 170 is great, but it means he's only going to get to 102. And I don't know. I feel very flat. I feel like this experiment's really starting to run out of steam. And I feel it's because we've sold too many players. We've got a few seasons left. Can we stick? Can we hold on? Come on. We can still do this. We can. Schlingerman's wanted by Saudi Arabia. Anyone else left? No one else has left, thank God. Alioda's now up at 120 from 100 and whatever. He would have been at 101 or something. So he's started to improve. He's 18. He's got plenty of time to get there. So let's hope he does. Where did we finish last season? Man City won the league. Oh, we were down in 5th. Still getting Champions League football, but we're down in 5th. Adam Davies has stuck around. Thank you, Adam. And Juan Pablo Guzman. I like that, but I don't like the position. Marty Mingo. I like that as well. Sam Sackman. I like that as well. I think it's going to be Marty Mingo. Sam Sackman could be next season. Marty Mingo it is. He's at 75 as well. So at the very least, he's getting a 95 boost. So he's going to be up at 132 at the very least. I hope it's a bit higher than that. Come on. It's going to be 185. We'll take that right down the middle. Split in the 170 to 200 range. Marty Mingo gets a 110 boost, goes to 147. A lovely defensive midfield centre, which we need. Delisle Dagger, Mariano Casagrande. Yeah, go on, Adams. Yeah, we've lost a few players. We lost Armando Voss is now an important player. He stayed and they played him. Thank the Lord. I don't know where they've been playing him. Game sometime. But he's still here. He's 170 odd. He's a model citizen. 181 potential. Happy days. Mikey Malloy, he's still here. 132 and 280. Mikey Malloy, what a player he is. James Milner's a favoured personnel. But Marek Stuppel's an icon, along with Mariano Casagrande. Right, well, there we go then. So, on to 2041. Oh, Still anyone left? Blendrama's still here. How's he not in like favoured personnel? 400 games for Everton. Guan Adams is still there. Jensen Kempson wants a new contract. Give him a new contract. He's on 88k a week. Give him a new deal. Lyle Daggett is wanted by PSG. Marty Mingo has actually gone on loan to Coventry. So he did actually make an appearance off the bench. I think it must have been... Yeah, Coventry came in for him and he played a lot for them. And he has now improved to 162, so he's looking very decent. He's actually still there at Coventry. Yeah, we're doing pretty well over here. How did we do in the Premier League last season? Well, we didn't win it because Man City did. And Xabi Alonso. We actually finished 4th, ahead of Arsenal. So we're now on 77 points. We are actually 12 points off the pace. Newcastle are finding themselves in there. Jeffrey Kondogbia is the manager. Nagelsmann's in charge at Spurs. But yeah, we are 4th. Again, Adam Davis has done all right stuff. Speaking of all right stuff, he's only going to be in Luton in the FA Cup final. Mikey Malloy with the opener. Armando Voss and Mariano Casagrande making it 3 by 31 minutes, and that was enough. 2 of the 4 trophies down, thanks to Adam Davies. Let's go and get you another Wonderkid, Adam. See who you might get. So... Again, who do we go for here? I mean, Darcy Hemingway looks like a good, cool name, but he's already at 155. Now, this is what I've got to think about. I could improve him, but his current ability is only going to improve a little bit. And realistically, Everton have got a 155 potential player in their ranks down here. He's resilient. He's probably going to get there. So even if they don't play him and they sell him in a few years' time, because we are going to simulate on after the experiment, just to see if they do actually win anything with these players. Just won't be checking every season and adding a player and stuff. But anyway, Adewale Sunday. I like that. I like that name a lot. He's 16. Maybe next season. I think we're going to go Sam Sackman. I like Sam Sackman. I don't know why he can play... He can play natural right back. He can play left back as well as he can play right wing back. Centre back a bit, but he can play left wing back as a makeshift and a left midfield as a makeshift. So I'm not sure why he can't play right or whatever. We're going to go Sam Sackman then. And he's at 128 potential ability. Anyway, what's he going to get? The old Sackmeister. It's going to be in the 180s again. It was 185 again. Back-to-back 185s. And we are getting a nice little bit of luck as we enter the end of this experiment. So what? 185. What's that going to be? That's 57, isn't it? So he's going to be up at 162. 162 when we come back. Let's go. We've got 2 more seasons, 2 more Wonder Kids. Let's have a look. Keith is about to retire. He's unhappy. Failing to win the Premier Division. We've got these players in Germany. Germany, oh my God, has been dominated by Leverkusen. Pep Guardiola's favoured personnel. They've had Pep in charge for 3 years. Eddie Howe was there. Pep did some very good stuff, to be fair. They've got £300 million transfer budget. I don't get it. Romaric Stuppel's still there. Don't find himself in favoured personnel at all. Done better for them, though, than he has for Everton. 3 less goals in over 100 less games. Sarpong at Inter, how are Inter Milan doing? Not winning the league that much, really. That's disappointing. So the Riddler and Sarpong not representing in that Inter Milan midfield as well as you might think. But they both are playing alongside each other. You better believe it. So Luka Josh, Jeremy Bubb still at Man City. He's been winning leagues with Man City. Mikey Malloy's still here. 168 goals in 348 games. Go on, lad. Ben Wolf left for free. That's annoying. Jensen Kempson, has he got a new deal? He has. Erdi Kabangu is playing a lot more now. He is wanted by Napoli and RB Leipzig. Please don't go anywhere. Greg Sloggett is wanted by Leipzig as well. Marty Mingo is not wanted. He's just got a lot of reminder tokens. Sam Sackman he's on the loan list. I'm not sure why. 13 games he played last season, 6 starts, 7 off the bench. He's at 162. Right. Still got Adam Davies in charge. Our right back is at 169. Right. Second choice right back then. Alioda's now and want the 150s. I don't know why he's not on the shortlist. I forgot to put him on the shortlist. Silly me. How's he been doing then? Went on loan to West Brom. I think we saw that. Last season he got 13 games, 10 off the bench. Yeah. Where did we finish in the league last season? Man City won it. Oh my God! We were second on goal difference. And we lost to Man City at some point in the season. Goal difference. What happened at the end of the season? Any drama? Oh my God. We drew on the last game of the season against Arsenal. We drew 1-1 against Arsenal. Man City won. They won the league on goal difference. Oh. Adam, you are this close to being a legend. He's a favoured personnel. Get him up there. Legend. Greg Sloggett's favoured personnel. Is that it? Greg Sloggett played 92 games. Why is he favoured personnel? Anyway, let's go and get you another wonderkid. Goal difference. Right. Adewale Sunday. He's going to be in it. There's not really anyone else that really speaks to me. Adewale Sunday. He's improved. I think he was in the 70s last time. He's now at 92. His potential ability is 122. So what's he going to be? Let's go and get the wheel. Spin the wheel for the second to last time of this experiment. Give us a good one. We're slowing down. It's 182. It's not. It's ticked over. It's 194. And that is the fifth 190 plus player that we've got. He's 194. So that's 72. Oh my God, he's going to be put 163 as a left winger. Do we need a left midfielder? Do we need a left winger? Oh, he plays 4-4-2. Oh God. So how good's Alvaro? 157. Right, he's better than Alvaro. Can he play left midfield? Please tell me he can play left midfield. Oh, he can. Oh my God, he can. I was literally going to say, I was going to make a deal then. I was going to knock off 10 attribute points of current ability or potential ability. I wasn't decided. I was going to knock off 10 to make sure he can play the position. That would have made him at least competent. Anyway, but it doesn't matter. He can play there. Oh, my heart. My poor heart. So he's going to be and look at him. He's already got a good line here for pace. He's going to be quick. So, 2043. Okay, so here we go then. Here, Lucas Jorsch has gone to Saudi Arabia. Jez Bub is still at City. Binion is at Bayern Munich. Schlingerman's at Tottenham. Sarpong at Inter. Blendrama has remained. He's still at Everton. Romaric Stuppel by Leverkusen. Mikey Malloy still here and scoring goals. Juan Adams still here. Jensen Kempson, Delisle Dagger, Erdi Kabangu, and Greg Sloggett's left. Now, 208 million to RB Leipzig. 208 million. Marty Mingo is back and playing. Sam Sackman wants to leave. Why? To get into the national team setup. No caps, no goals. I don't think leaving's going to help. I think you're playing. Stick around and play, mate. Adewale Sunday also wants to leave to get into the national team setup. Oh, wow. He's quick. Again, he played a bit part last season. I mean, he's there. He's on the left wing. He's on the left midfield. I mean, they're improving. They're a good side. They're a good side. And oh my God, we did it by a point. Any last day drama? We beat Man City. Oh, the revenge. And Tottenham drew. Oh my God, the turnaround. Can you believe it? So last season, we drew, City won the league on goal difference. This season, we beat City away, Tottenham getting cancelled out by Canciani, 1-1. We win the league. Have a bit of that. Premier League champions in the sort of final season. We're going to get one more Wonderkid, but that's about it. I don't know what to say. Bayer Leverkusen have won 4 in the last 5. 4 in the last 6, sorry. There's this one as well. Before this one, 4 in the last 5, 5 in the last 7. We got to the final here against us where we won 2-1 and Romaric Stuppel came off in the 83rd minute against his former club. You can just tell in his face, he was devastated. Erdi Kabangu with the opener, Mikey Malloy with the winner. 29 years old. History in the making. We did it. We've won every trophy we set out to, and we've got one final Wonderkid. Let's get him. Let's get it sorted. One final Wonderkid. I don't know how to pronounce that, so no. Before anyone asks, gonna be Tony Jeffries, isn't it? Tony Jeffries. One final superstar. He's gonna have. 170. Deary me. Deary me. Awful. He's a model citizen as well. What's he currently on? 170. So current ability 54. Sensibility what of 88. 170 what? 18 away. 136. He'll be on or something. Okay, let's go. Okay, Schlingerman is probably going to retire soon. Lucas is on his way. Al Okud for Schlingerman. He went there for free. He's on £8,000 a week. That's not Saudi wages, is it? That's Saudi wages for Lucas. Jez Bub, also on Saudi wages, went for 40 million from Man City. Kamen is still at Bayern Munich, and he's become a bit of a superstar for them. He's an icon alongside Ribery, Robben, Lahm, Kane, Jamal Musiala. Spent most of his career at Bayern, to be fair, in this universe. Sarpong at Inter, Rama stayed. Anyone else has left? Oh, what? 120 million. Erdi Kabangu's gone to RB Leipzig. Bayern Munich are back winning the Bundesliga as well. Erdi Kabangu left. Tony Jeffries is now on the loan list. Adewale Sunday is amazing, and he's not wanting to leave to get the national setup because he's in the national setup. Sam Sackman is also very happy with where he is. Oh, dearie me. Okay. Another Premier League title, though. Adam Davis, 3 points clear of Manchester City. They won on the last day, and we lost. So there we go. The drama did not need to unfold. We were already champions as we went into the final day. Coventry getting Conference League football there. I'm just going to jump forward a few more years just until some of these players are starting to retire. We're going to go 3 years. A few of our players will have gone by this point, almost certainly. Schlingerman's gone. Yeah, all the ones that went to Saudi have gone. Cameron Binion is on his way out, I would have thought. Blend Rama is still here at Everton, 35 years young. He's wanted by, you guessed it, Saudi Arabia. Romaric Stupple is also wanted by Saudi Arabia. Now, he has probably... him and Cameron Binion have probably had the best chance to win the Ballon d'Or. So I'd like to think that he might have done. The Bundesliga, let's have a quick look at that. So Bayern Munich and Bayer Leverkusen have shared that in recent times. More Bayern Munich, though. Gwen Adams has stayed. Kempson, Dagger, still there. Marty Mingo went to Inter Milan for £132 million. Adewale is wanted by Bayern and Leipzig, but he's still here for now. Premier Division, well, Man City have won it most recently. Vincent Kompany is now in charge of them. But we won it by 2 points there. We won it by, 12 points there. And then we've just finished 5th. Mikkel's back. Guess who's back? Back again. Mikel Arteta's back. Tell a friend. Adam Davis was here. How many Champions Leagues have he won? He's won another Champions League. 2 Champions Leagues. Oh, and RB Leipzig have won a couple. Some of our players are getting Champions Leagues then. Yeah, Sloggett and Erdi Kabangu. Sloggett and Kabangu. There they go. Representing. Yeah, man. Some FA Cups for Everton and Carabao Cups. We've actually really gone on a bit of a tear. The club is financially not in as much of a hole as it once was, I don't think. Oh, wow. £55 million debt. That's it. Come on. Have a bit of that. Okay, so let's go another quick 3 years. We'll be checking on Ballon d'Ors very, very, very soon. Blendrama's retiring. Binion's gone. Stupple is going. He's gone to Saudi Arabia. £1.6 million. Growing a beard as well. Mikey Malloy is retiring at Everton, the model professional. 343 in 606 games. What an absolute legend of the club. The Riddler's still at Inter Milan. Gwan Adams is wanted by Saudi. He might go. Ben Wolf has gone to Leverkusen from Frankfurt. No, he went from Frankfurt to Inter. £76 million, didn't play loads, never reached the dizzy heights he probably could have done. He might have got his potential, but I don't know, I feel like it was an understated career. And Tony Jeffries has actually gone to Leverkusen. He went for £53 million. Adewale's remained. He's doing all right for Everton. Speaking of Everton, how are they doing? Adam Wharton's in charge. We've had another win last season, but this season we finished second. We won by 10 points there. Crystal Palace up in second in the league. Yeah, it looks like they've had a tycoon, almost certainly. Yeah, there you go, 48. Tycoon 2 years ago. Okay, and yeah, so in terms of the shortlist, we've got players. We're going to go through another couple of years quick, and it's really empty now. This shortlist. I mean, Erdi Kabangu is actually at Manchester City. He came here from Leipzig for £32 million. I'm not sure why. Quite a few players have stayed though. Delisle is still here at Everton. Good lad. Sammy Sackman remained. Adewale Sunday also remained. We've got Marty Mingo, who's still at Inter Milan. He went a long time ago. Sloggett's still at Leipzig, and Kempson's, he went to Al Hilal. He stayed here for most of his career, though. Mariano Casagrande became a legend. None of our players have become legends. Armando Voss is an icon. Romaric Stupple is an icon. A few are favoured personnel. No Premier Leagues in the last few years, though, unfortunately, or Champions Leagues. It's time for the Golden Ball. So, we've got, here we go. We did it. It was Cameron Binion who won it for Bayern Munich in the 34-35 season. He got 36 and 49. What a season that was for him. Anyone else? Romaric Stupple for Leverkusen in the 40-41 season. He was 28 years old, 23 goals in 46 games. Mariano Casagrande and Mikey Malloy were actually second and third respectively. Cameron Binion again for Bayern Munich. And then Stupple again for Leverkusen. Mikey Malloy in second once more. Again, Stupple winning it, Sloggett in second. So 2 of our players just at different clubs. Dragan Dobrich, which is a great name. He would have become a Wonderkid if he'd turned up in our youth facilities. You better believe it. Marty Mingo has won it for Inter Milan at 27 years old. And that is it. Sloggett again as runner-up. So no player actually won the Ballon d'Or at the club, but I wanted someone to at least win it. And 3 different players have won it. And 2 players on multiple occasions. So you can't say fairer than that. We won every trophy possible that we tried to. Whew, This has been a long one. This is going to be probably my longest video on the channel. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you stayed around to the end. If you did, let me know if you want me to do this with other teams. I've had a lot of fun with this. We might make some tweaks to some of the format and some of the rules, because I don't want to make a really long video like this every single time. Maybe we'll make some modifications and tweaks. Maybe we do 10 years, but 2 Wonderkids a season to sort of try and speed things along a bit. I don't know. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm open to any suggestions on how to improve this format, because I had a lot of fun making it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, take good care of yourselves. See you soon.